Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It is Eden Day. Let's see where we end up. Judasy. Rather Judasy. This is blind. This looks like a really good start though. Those are duplicates, so I will be trying them. So Book of Belial, plus 2 damage on use, and always a 12.5% Devil Room chance increase. Alright, good to know. Possibly useful. Milk, when I get hit for the rest of the room, I have a 0.7, I think, tears increase. But I also believe it can go past the normal max. Well, okay, I don't feel bad about that at all. That's all stats up and includes a 1.5 damage multiplier. That's pretty fantastic. I always feel bad about just taking something the first time when it's in a rerollable position. Wow, that stutter. Anyway, well, it's in a rerollable position on a Curse of the Blind item room, but, you know, suddenly I feel alright. This time, that's not a duplicate. Wow, yeah, so this is a really, really good start. Made much, much better by this magic mushroom, but that's not even what makes it great. It's just already great. Hopefully this will have a soul heart. Wow, it even has 2. Hopefully we'll get Steven instead of little Steve. But that's pushing it. That's rather unlikely. The order in which you kill them does not matter at all. It's still a myth that floats around here and there. There was no chance, really. So I wasted my first familiar slot, but that doesn't matter all that much. Well, actually, no, I already had a first familiar, so I just wasted my second familiar slot, which matters a little less, but still matters, you know. Is cool. We're in good shape. We've got 2 soul hearts. Burning Basement means I'm more likely to get to a lot of the stuff that's normally blocked off, so that's kind of nice. I don't have any bombs to get to that. Oh wait, yes I do. And I can get this Tinted Rock as well. Fate's Reward, familiar that shoots my tears, like my damage and tear effects, but won't change tear types, it'll always be tears. And doesn't use my fire rate, it uses its own, which is a normal familiar fire rate. Bob's Rotten Head. Alright, well, now I know, I've had it. I don't have to see it in any golden chests. So remember, in said golden chests, I don't need Cricket's Head because I already have the 1.5 multiplier. It's exactly the same multiplier as on Magic Mushroom, so it won't stack. Could have been worth it. I certainly couldn't really escape. Was that a double key room, or was that a regular key room? If it was a regular key room, why didn't I notice this and think, hey, this is obviously a library. Well, okay, this is obviously a library. I don't really need keys, so my hope was that that was, for example, how to jump, so that I could get to all of those books. But we got a black heart, which is pretty nice. Technically, I really don't need the Book of Belial, but I'll take it for the Devil Room chance right now. That's valuable enough for me. So we're just gonna shoot all these fires real quick. Since we're making really good time in rooms. Got a lucky soul heart, that's why we did it. Okay, yeah, he's gonna bomb himself anyway? Not quite. So close. It's already have quite the line of familiars, I've got to say. So what are you? Health up by 1, tears up by 0.7, and 0.16 shot speed down. Unfortunately, we don't get to lock in Devil Rooms here. Oops. That's fine. I didn't want that black heart, I wanted Krampus dead. That's what I really wanted. Head of Krampus. No thank you. But I will go back for that other book. Honestly, it's not a big deal. Let's see if it wants to give me something really good. Like the ability to get the other books. Nope. Not even a little bit. Still, 3 books is pretty good. I can work with that. Not like there was anything I wanted more than the book that I have, but getting them all gone means that maybe I get one later and it turns into a lot of items from item rooms. Okay. Don't have any keys for that, that's for sure. I'll go in here. I have health for once. And I will play this dude like nobody's business. Okay. Hit me up with an item, please. Thanks. 0.6 speed up and then range and shot height up by however much. I could take the teleport out, but I could also carry this judgment card until literally the end of the game, so I get a single item for the cost of a bomb in the chest or dark room. I could also do that. Okay. Good so far. I wish you wouldn't shoot at me when I'm not focused on you yet. You'll get your turn, like you did. It took about 2 seconds. I don't think that tier would have hit me. It didn't have to leave the room, but I didn't really lose any time or anything. It didn't matter. Okay, no key. It's fine. There we go. Now let's see what we can get up to. No thanks. I'll take my chances without the blue baby respawn. I'd really rather just not respawn as blue baby, generally speaking. Not interested in that pill. Dang. Ooh, feeling cooperative today, are we? Wow, I thought my tiers would get it, and I'm a little faster than I planned on being. That was close. I was wondering if that guy was feeling like dying at any point in time. Okay, I do need health, since I did give away a lot. I am really, really fast. Like, really, really, really fast. That's okay. This is a really, really easy boss. And we've got angel rooms. Oh boy. So that's 7 random coins. They can be any kind of coin. And that's why I love angel rooms. I don't have any bombs, so I can't really mess with that. But I have enough money to go to the shop now. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this room. Then we're going to go to the shop, and then we're going to leave. It's another unidentified pill. BFFs increases the size and doubles the damage of my familiars when relevant. That is great, because now Fate's Reward's doing twice my damage. You can see those tiers are much larger than mine, because they're way better. Okay. Oh, I cannot check in there, so it's cool. And there's going to be a third one, as I was saying. Whoops. I looked up to the map instead of looking at the enemies there, because I was like, it's fine, nothing can happen at this point. And then something happened. Fortunately, I still have like 1,000,000 soul hearts. Like 1,000,000. Give or take maybe 2 as my margin of error. I wish I had a black heart on top. That's what I wish. That'd be phenomenal. No bombs or keys. Hit me up anytime. I need the key fairy right about now. Well, I just made my way straight to the boss. Like, not even a room of failure. Alright, this is good. Easy money. Dang, didn't look like it hit me. I don't honestly want that. I have more than enough health. And I don't really need just a single trinket drop for the cost of having more red hearts than I really have anything that I could possibly do with at this point in the game. Like, going into the depths and being on angel rooms, I have too much health. I don't have any keys still. I also still don't have any bombs. Oh wow, they trapped me hard there. Okay, all good. That's a key at least, so that helps. See what you've got. It's fine, I don't need it. I'll do the stuff over here. It's fine if this links up somewhere else, but it won't, probably. Just trying to group them all. Small movements like that mean that they'll do small movements, which means that they'll all end up in a similar position, a lot more likely. Which means I can kill them more easily. Okay, I don't know that one. Alright, let's just get out of here. Well, I can check the shop. See what it's got. Like this bomb. It's a gamble, but technically it paid off. I'm just gonna leave this floor now. Wow, this is really fast though. This is Catacombs 2 and I'm leaving in 11 minutes. It's really good. God dang it, I forgot that was there. Oh, I'll take this for now then. It's a familiar that shoots piercing tears. Now I have 6 freaking heart containers. Like, what am I gonna do with these? I guess so. With my 1 bomb, I will attempt this room. And I should use this. Sure, I'm not gonna use the flight. Technically, I should leave it there in case I get something later in this floor that I want flight for. But I'll live. It'll be fine. If this were the first wave, I would, like, every time I would consider just not moving and getting grabbed and thrown out. Takes me back to the spawn room, saves me wave time. But it's almost always pretty quick with that wave because it's a really easy enemy. Low health. Really hard not to dodge. I have a lot of familiars already, so it's not like it matters if I add another to the line. It's a decent familiar too, so. Shoots a V of tears. Whoopsie. These guys aren't so bad. They're not actually any different from the regular bone dudes as far as attacks, I don't think. They just feel easier. So it's possible that they are actually slightly easier. And I just don't know. But that would be weird. Thank you. 1 damage up. If I get something that modifies my tears after picking it up, it's 0.2 tears up. If I get something that modifies my speed after picking it up, it's 0.2 speed down. So what that means is I'm going to get a 0.2 tears up permanently next time I get hit, since that'll activate milk again. Okay. I don't get to actually get that chest, but that's fine. At least I got the soul hearts. We're now at max health. Sorry, man. This is going well, though. Probably gonna leave because this is gonna be the boss path. Oh, wow, that linked up. That's neat. Didn't expect that. Wow, could have skipped like 8 rooms, gone straight to the boss. That's not like my goal here, so it's fine. I'm gonna go after I do this extra room. But that wasn't really the objective. Alright, Brownie. That was close. That wasn't. I don't want the health up. And the angel room's useless. Surprise! I really don't want continued angel rooms because they always do that to me, so I'm not going to fight the statue. I wish they were kinder to me. And actually gave me items when I got them once in a while. But that's kind of the problem. You almost never get items from them. Okay. Alright. I would use a black heart if I could. Well, there was no avoiding that one. Put myself in a bad spot, that's for sure. I didn't really need to double my money, but I didn't need not to. Could get one of those keys for a bomb. Not a bad plan. Why are you the one that survived? That was like the least cool thing you could have done. Always hate masks and hearts. They suck. No one likes them though. A lot of the rooms where you have to deal with them just kind of are not good for being able to do well. Especially if you're larger than your normal hitbox like I am right now. Magic Mushroom and other things that give you size up that aren't the size up pill should in fact affect your hitbox, I believe. So I'm not normal size, and even if they don't anymore, I know they did, but even if they don't now, the thing is, I don't know where my hitbox is precisely. Simply because of the different apparent size. So it's still harder to dodge them. Yep, that's what I need. Another familiar. Shoots regular old tears. I got conjoined, so that's like 0.3 damage down and 0.3 tears down in order to shoot in 3 directions, which is not useful because you're not likely to hit with any of the other tears most of the time. So that wasn't an optimal pickup, that's for sure. I no longer have the extra health to throw at that sacrifice room. But you know, hey, I don't get conjoined too often, so here we are. Good kill times, so it works out. That's fine. I don't want your black hearts anyway. This is good. Probably don't need to bomb for that key. There's options is not very useful. So I guess I'll do the blank card thing. Take this so that when I get to the chest, I will be fine. Or dark room. But this will get me a bunch of extra items. Be nice. Okay, didn't get the double room. That's kind of unfortunate. And don't really want to fight 30 bosses just to get a Bloody Lust. That doesn't sound worthwhile. I don't know, man. This build isn't cut out for the dark room particularly, but at the same time, let's do it. It'd be interesting. It'll be interesting. Let's look at it that way. Then I just have to remember, which is not guaranteed. You punk. Flight and Spectral Tears. I'll take the items over freaking angel rooms at this point. I took the negative because I'm not going to get polar invincibility anyway, so it doesn't matter if the item itself gets activated. Because the negative is a pretty useless effect, so having a bunch of red hearts is conducive to a build where you take the negative. If I could hold 2 cards, though, I'd absolutely be down for taking both of these, because then I'd have a use for my blank card up until I got to the dark room. Nice. May as well line up such that I can't get hit. Okay, don't have that yet, so I'm not going to worry about what it is. Now we fight. Again, it's not like I get anything out of my user or my negative. Of course I earned it as well. Silly video game. I already have flight and armor already fast, so ooh. No white pony for me. We're in pretty good shape, and I should remember to go to the dark room. You never know, but I should. Be awesome if I had more fire rate all the time. Okay. I like enemies that don't really have a chance to do anything. I'll go in. Not worth. Nice, I actually got both of them. Eyes are the scariest part of any room that they're in. Why is this a dead end? Don't be like that. And then why did I move there? Don't be like that. Well, let's try up here. Promising already. Cool it. Thank you. Thank you for being very cool with it. No tinted rock? That's surprising. But we found our boss, and that's what matters. Remember, we're going to the dark room. I'm definitely not fighting Hush with this. This is not a build that would have a chance of success there, particularly. Sadly, I can't line up to hit with all 3 tiers and still not get hit. So we've got to play this the slow way. Because otherwise I'll set myself up for failure in the dark room. Alright. If I even get to the dark room, of course. Okay, this is good. These guys like to cooperate with getting knocked back and getting hit on the back even when you're shooting them at the front. So that's nice of them. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Alright, well that was a bad start. This is easy, don't mess up. Wow, why did he do that? I was shooting that way. I was like, alright, I'm shooting this way, he won't go this way, I'll dodge. And I didn't even watch because I watched, but like, I autopiloted it because why would he go there when I'm shooting there? That was true next level strats. So now I'm on 1 heart. Useless treasure map is cool. Oh god. Well, I am feeling mighty screwed. And these freaking fires can shoot at me. And neither wanted to give me a soul heart. The freaking stupid glitch. Alright, well. Time for an Azazel run. I got owned. Oh god, I feel so slow. Also feels like this brimstone has a lot more range than I'm used to Azazel having, even though it obviously wouldn't. Alrighty. Sadly, my brimstone doesn't count as far as the knife brimstone combination. Synergy. Whatever you want to call it. That was pretty lucky, though. This is probably going to be a pretty fast run. Don't need any of those. So, that's like the least quick mini-boss I could fight. Each one of these could have killed another mini-boss. Could have been worse, though. Could have missed literally every single multi-kill. Not killed any segments. Okay, I will bomb for that. I was confident, that's why I went for the middle for the bomb. I will absolutely skip item rooms, though, as that's the only way I can play Azazel and think it's fun. Azazel is the character that you have, well, that I have to play recklessly in order to have a chance of failure and enjoyment. Otherwise, it's just kind of a free win because your character starts so stacked. So I try to go fast, but not like optimized, see, like practiced speedrunner fast, just fast. So it shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, not interested in the experimental treatment. I'll take 2/3 Guppy though, that sounds nice. Even though it doesn't work very well with the knife, by which I mean much at all. Spawns like 1 or 2 flies if you're lucky on some of the throws. And I can teleport out, so that's good. So Dead Cat gives me 1 red heart, well, sets me to 1 red heart. Gives me 9 respawns at 1 red heart. Guppy's Paw gives me the ability to transfer 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts. So that's good times. Okay. Of course I have to die for that to be particularly useful right now, but maybe I'll get more health than I want and I'll still have this thing. It's possible. Wow, that was close. Oops. All that animation time wasting. Don't have enough money to check for mapping. This is an interesting Caves 1. Pass on the Brother Bobby. That's cool, though. Brother Bobby sucks. Dang, I was so sure that they would go to the front or away from me completely. Took this magical angle. Well, that was lucky. Cube of Meat's pretty big, though. And I will certainly take a 1.5 damage up. Even if it's 0.3 tiers down, that's not a big deal. Because I'm just getting really close to stuff anyway now that I have Cube of Meat as well as the knife. Cube of Meat does 7 damage on contact and blocks tiers, so it's a really nice addition. So I should be able to murder pretty much everything pretty immediately. Alright, Fate's Reward fires my tiers if they were tiers. So it won't take on Brimstone or any of that stuff. But it's got my sides. But it fires at its own fire rate rather than mine. At least it's doing my damage. That's what matters. This is good though. I like how quick things are going. It's just a matter of I'm not finding the rooms that I need to find quickly. That's fine. I have more than enough keys, so that's no big deal. Come on, man. Thank you. That was a lot slower than it needed to be. Unlimited bombs. That's not going to get used, but it's good. The luck on this floor, though, is so unfortunate. This floor is huge, and I don't know why. Took me until now to find the boss, and I managed to not find the item room. Yeah, sure. If it comes down to it, I will use my active item. Because I have to lose the full black heart before I can take red heart damage. So I can't possibly accidentally take red heart damage in the meantime, basically. No worries. Gotcha. Dang. Going hard with the mom hands. Sadly, I wasted a cycle there. That shouldn't grab me. It did grab me. Alright. Well, gotta redo that room. There we go. That's how I would have liked that to go the first time. And we found the boss quickly this time. Just what I'm talking about. Sweet. 0.6 speed up is good, and the range and shot height will help with charging the knife, throwing it farther. Just doing better. Not that I need to get far from enemies in the first place. Thank you for not sounding like a demonic motor. By not being a huge Globin. The freaking huge Globins, man. Oh, I can see my health this time. It's a useful skill. Knowing how healthy you are. So we've gotten unlucky with directions again. Chariot's invincibility and contact damage, though, it'll go with my cube of meat and knife really well. Oh my gosh. So unlucky every time. But we got this. Easy peasy. See? And I managed to not find like any of the item rooms this run. Which is how you know I'm doing things right. Well, those aren't worth it. If one of these were worth it, I would just die on purpose. Because it's not like I don't have respawns with more health than I have right now. So, sadly, neither of those are really worth it. Tech works with the knife, but it's not very good anyway. It's a secret room. That's fine. Even if I die, I won't lose my double room chance. So I'm just going to go to the curse room. And I'm going to accept my death. Could have done that in such a way that I didn't lose any health. But it's no biggie. So this creates a duplicate of all the pickups, chests in a room. Which means once I get to the chest, I'm a happy guy. Sure, the 1 damage up. Potential other stuff. Those chests suck now. They used to be really good. But now they hardly ever do anything. They often give you nothing on the first open. And then don't close back up so you can open them again. They're just kind of a waste of a key now. Which really sucks because they were really cool. Because they would close themselves. They'd just be like a regular chest, except after opening it, it'd close itself again. And then you could open it again until it gave you an item. But now they just give you nothing most of the time. So it's just like, they were really uncommon too, so it wasn't like a big deal that they were really cool and powerful. But I guess people found them too abusable, so they got nerfed. Gives me a black heart, so that's good. Can use that black heart to clear a room somewhere along the line. Missing posters of lost respawn. I'm gonna pass. Okay, no problem. Everyone's cooperating, except me. Can't blame anyone but me on that one. Gotta appreciate the cube meat though. Doing work. Really, I missed? I will take the 8th because that gets me all of the chests at the start of the chest. My current setup. I'll take the health because I can. Won't make too much of a difference since I've got the respawns where I'll have just as much health every time. And it's more than enough to clear one room with this build. As long as I can clear one room, I really don't have to worry. So, I don't expect to die enough times to fail to clear, like, 7 rooms. Actually, 8 rooms, I guess, because it's 7 respawns at this point, not 7 lives. Sadly, no black heart. That would be a dream right about now for this really long room full of enemies that split. We got it, ultimately. Dang. Didn't get past it. Sweet. Of course, it's about time that I get an item that I don't need. 11 minutes, not that fast. I mean, obviously fast for how I play, but... Okay, officially could have bombed out of here faster. Just a coin. Sure. Even though I did just finish saying how I don't need them. with good reasoning. Lust is fine. That would be no syringe for me. Okay, death animations, man. Nice. Totally worth getting hit for these things. Not for this room, of course. Never lucky. Oh, that's even worse. Still, I'm getting soul heart drops, so I don't feel bad about skipping things. Even then. We've been through this already, so I'll spare you. Okay, good. Got the room clear. Which is what matters. Almost. And dead. So then we get 8 items from the chest. And then we get spider immunity, fear shot, -1 fire rate delay, mon transformation for trailing knife, little brimstone that shoots a little brimstone, all stats up, -2 fire rate delay that isn't useful, shoots a V of tears, and -1 fire rate delay, but range down. Oh yeah, and the other familiar will have tears that split into 4. Oh, and it has the anti-gravity effect. Cool, so it matters. Those 4 split tears do half damage. Sure, I'll check for the map. That tells me a little bit. This is most likely where the boss is. Didn't need either of those. Guess I'll try out. I haven't gotten all that much damage up this run. Capricorn was 0.5 though, which is pretty nice. Still, I have pretty much base damage. Well, not pretty much. With the knife, the amount I've gotten up does amplify a lot. But I haven't gotten very many, and regular tears wouldn't be all that strong. Let's look at it that way. Good item right there. Really? A dead end. Didn't see that one coming. It's fine because the boss is just going to be from the other direction. Shears would be a good pickup. May use it after I die and respawn, because it does good damage, and there's no way I take 3 hits in the boss. Close one. There is a way I get hit once here and don't get to clear the room. But then I can just kill them instantly. No biggie. I could also just not go back, and I'll probably get this kill before you freaking know it. And it's no problem. So that's kind of how Azazel goes. Character's too good. So that is my last video recorded before leaving for PAX. It's Wednesday right now. This is going up on like the Friday after the Wednesday I get back, so you know, this is recorded like a week and 2 days ago. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the episode though. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.